What starts as a calm audit quickly turns into something else. The video opens with a relaxed introduction. The auditor arrives at Surrey Police Headquarters, casually explaining where he is and what he's about to do. At first, everything feels normal, but within seconds, an officer approaches. The tone is polite, but there's clear suspicion. He's asked what he's doing, why he's there, and why he's filming. The auditor stays calm, even lighthearted, saying he's just being nosy. But the officer doesn't seem convinced. The focus quickly shifts to what he's filming, especially vehicle registrations. And just like that, you can feel it. This isn't going to be a simple visit.
So, and we'll certainly see if we get any laughs out of Surrey Police today. But we're going to be nosy nonetheless.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
You?
No, I'm alright, thanks.
What are you doing up here?
I'm just being nosy.
Nosy in what respect?
Just, I'm about being nosy. I want to see what's up here.
Alright, because we got some sensitive stuff going on up here.
Oh,
Don't know why you're filming me for.
What sensitive stuff?
Well, it's police, isn't it?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I don't know. I'm just taking your word for it. I don't know what's going on up here. What's the issue?
Are you an auditor or something?
What's an auditor?
Oh, well, if you don't know what an auditor is, then you're obviously not one. But obviously we need to come and see who's about to make sure there's nothing inappropriate going on. Yeah?
What do you mean inappropriate? Like what?
Well, in case we have anybody that we don't know that's visiting, unless you need some help. You could need some help as far as I know.
No, I don't need any help. I'm okay.
You don't want any help?
No, I'm alright.
Or on anything at all?
No, I've just been nosy.
You're just nosy?
Yeah.
Just taking people's registrations and things, are you?
Pretty much, yeah. What's the issue?
Really?
What's the issue with that?
Well, that's people's personal property, isn't it?
DVLA owns the registration plates, I believe. So it is. They're all registered to DVLA.
Right, okay.
But like, I don't understand what's wrong. Like, what am I going to do with registration plates? Okay. Tell him I says hello.
Who?
Tell him I says hello.
Well, how can I? Because I don't know who you are. You won't give me your name.
You didn't ask me for my name.
What's your name?
Oh, I don't give out my personal information. Sorry. Have a nice day.
I ain't got nothing. He's just wanted to. Huh?
You just want to what?
Alright.
I don't see what the issue is, to be honest.
Well, we have to be safe. We have to make sure you're safe.
I'm safe, yeah, and you're safe. As far as I'm aware, you're safe. Bye. Anywho. Hello. You alright? You okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to
That's
take a photo.
not a problem.
Yeah.
Just don't delete it, please, because I will request it. You need to comply with GDPR, if you don't mind.
Are you gonna let me have what you've been filming?
I'm not bound by GDPR.
Sorry?
I'm not bound by GDPR.
What are you saying I am?
Yes, because you
Well, it
work,
works both
you work for the
ways.
police. No, it
Thank
doesn't
you.
actually. You need to read up on GDPR law.
Bye.
You're sadly mistaken. You know that feeling at the top of your spine? That's your neck being wound back in, miss. Have a nice day. Bye. Anyway, where was I? I was looking at this place.
You're actually on Surrey Police property.
Oh, it's open to the public. I just walked in.
This isn't open to the public. There are public right of ways through here,
Right.
but this isn't. You need to go back out to the barrier.
Alright, I'll go when I'm done.
You can't. You're trespassing.
I'm not trespassing.
You are trespassing on Surrey Police property.
No, I'm not trespassing.
The situation starts to tighten. A second interaction begins, and this time, the tone changes. The officer asks for the footage. He brings up GDPR, implying the auditor should comply. But the auditor shuts it down immediately. Confident, direct, no hesitation. He makes it clear he's not bound by it. And in that moment, the dynamic shifts. The officer loses control of the conversation, and the auditor takes the lead. It's not loud, it's not aggressive, but the tension is building.
You've passed the curtilage of Surrey Police.
Right.
You are now on their property. You are trespassing.
Right, but to be trespassing, a few things need to happen, and none of them have happened as of yet.
You explain to me what you understand of trespassing.
I'm not here to help you with your job. Plus, trespassing is a civil matter. Like, police have no jurisdiction over trespassing whatsoever.
You're in a restricted area, which is Surrey Police headquarters.
Okay.
You need to leave the premises.
Yeah, I'll go when I'm done. I'm almost finished.
Okay. We're not going any further onto the premises, and I've asked you to leave, okay?
You didn't ask me to leave though, did you?
I'm asking you to leave the premises.
So now you're asking me to leave.
Okay, would you mind leaving the premises, please, sir?
I'll go when I'm ready. Yeah. Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Whiskey Yankee.
Can you identify yourself as well, please?
This is PC to main, 41949.
And you're based here?
Yeah, what's the ETA for the next unit male refusing to leave Surrey Police HQ? And I'm
I'm not-
Sergeant Trotter 40120.
And you're based here as well?
Yeah.
I'm not refusing to leave. I said I'll go when I'm almost done.
Okay, but I need you to leave now.
Okay.
Okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You seemed a bit angry.
I'm not angry at all,
Are
mate.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm not an angry type of person.
I come in peace.
Yeah, so do we.
I can assure you that.
Mate, we haven't even got stab vests on, we've got 2 radios.
Yeah, you don't,
No.
you don't need a stab vest, you're alright, but I say I'm just here to do my nosy. But I just walked in, there's no signs of barriers.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got the main barrier that goes across. There isn't a pedestrian barrier there as such, because we do have a right of way down the bottom, but not at the top.
But that
But
makes
the
it
right way
public.
at the bottom then leads you round past the perimeter fence. This bit, unfortunately, is within.
Right, can't I just cut through to the bottom then?
No.
Yeah, well, like, it makes it publicly accessible then. Like,
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have a public right of way, though.
Well, it does. If I just walked in, I didn't breach any barriers or gates.
Okay, you've walked past a barrier point, though.
Yeah, for cars. I'm a pedestrian.
Okay, same thing. Okay.
It's not the same thing. I'm not the same,
Well, it
as
is.
I'm not the same as a car. Come on, man.
Okay.
Like, I've
You
got,
get what
I've got
I'm
two
saying.
legs, not
I'm
four wheels.
I'm
like,
not here to argue with you.
You know,
okay,
like-
you just need to leave the premises, and I've asked you nicely to leave.
Did you ask me nicely? So I keep trespassing. Like,
Okay. When people come on that aren't members of Surrey Police staff or invited guests, etc., obviously we get turned out of the control room to come and stop people just walking onto our site. I've now asked you to leave, and I'm doing it as politely as I can do.
can I ask you what will happen if I don't?
Well, we've got other officers coming to deal with you, because obviously I need to get back to my day job, and so does he.
Yeah, by all means.
And they will make the decision what's going to happen to you. But at the moment, I'm asking you to leave.
You're right. Okay.
From Surrey Police property.
I appreciate that, but as I say, it's publicly accessible. I just walked in. I didn't see any signs.
But we can
saying
walk that way,
it
and
was
we can go
private.
back out, and I can show you where the curtilage of the property is.
I don't need to be escorted. I'm okay. I'm a big boy. I can sort of take care of myself.
Okay.
You know, it's a nice surroundings. I don't know
Yeah,
what you've got to hide. It's lovely.
We're not hiding anything. It's just our headquarters.
How many want people to come and see it? It's nice.
What building are we behind now?
I don't know. That's the insurance legal people. I just walked past that one.
Yeah.
I don't know which one this is.
I don't know what one this is.
There's quite a lot. They all look like houses. Like, to be perfectly honest, like, it looks like some sort of little community. You know.
This is where things start escalating. Out of nowhere, the claim is made. You're trespassing. Now the tone becomes more serious. The officer insists he needs to leave repeatedly, but the auditor stands his ground. Calmly, he explains that trespassing is a civil matter. No raised voice, no panic, just confidence. Then comes the key moment. Backup is mentioned. More officers are on the way. At this point, the situation has officially escalated, and still he doesn't leave.
Yeah. Hello. How you doing? Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
That's all right. I believe you spoke to my colleague a few minutes ago
Yeah, I spoke to a couple of people. Yeah.
about not being on the site was one thing.
Oh no, he showed me the boundary.
Okay.
He showed me the boundary, and I went for a walk around the boundary, and I came back, and then yeah, that was it.
We'll see where my colleague's camera is also activated, okay?
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
They're possibly about to turn their cameras on, okay?
Why so many police officers? What's the issue?
We'll get into that now. So, can I confirm your name, please, sir?
Unless I'm legally obliged to give my name, I won't provide it.
Okay, my colleague needs to have a little quick chat with you now.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay, so my name's PC Allen, 42814
Yep.
Police Station. Alright, I have reason to believe that you are the male that has been done for, that has...
If you believe you've attended Lakeside Hotel in Camberley,
It's
or
not
Surrey
me.
Heath.
I don't know where that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have reason to believe you attended Lakeside Hotel
Okay.
in Surrey Heath on more than one occasion, causing harassment towards security staff
I've
there.
never been there at all. I don't even know where that is.
Okay.
First time in Surrey, to be honest.
Okay.
So,
I've got one more thing to say to you now from that moment on, okay?
okay.
Okay, so from now you are under arrest
For
on suspicion of harassment,
for what?
as my colleague has described, because you, I have reason to believe you are the male that's been reported
What makes you believe that?
to have been going into the hotel. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned.
You're making a big mistake.
Put your hands out your pockets for me, please.
Anything you
Can you
can
turn the
say
cameras off now because you are
may
under
be
arrest?
given in
You're making a
Can you
big
turn the
mistake.
cameras off now? You are under arrest.
No, I'm not going to touch
well,
anything.
we're gonna
yeah. I'm not. Listen, I'm not hostile or anything. I was very polite with your
Okay,
colleagues.
yeah, but you won't turn the cameras off. Please.
You're making a big mistake.
Put your hands out your pockets for me, please.
Anything
Can you
you
turn the
say
cameras off now because you are
may
under
be
arrest?
given in
You're
evidence.
making a
Can you
big
turn the
mistake.
cameras off now? You are under arrest.
No, I'm not going to
Okay,
touch
well,
anything.
we're going to
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not hostile or anything. I was very polite with your
Okay,
colleagues.
yeah, but you won't turn the cameras off.
Yeah.
Turn off. How's the camera turned off? I don't want to break it.
I reserve the right to remain silent, please.
Okay.
Okay, so the arrest is necessary for a prompt and effective investigation.
I'm not hostile. I'm not being aggressive. I was perfectly polite with your colleagues. This is
Yeah, I've been
completely-
people. I'm not saying I've been hostile, but you're refusing to turn the cameras off like we've asked you to.
I'm just reserving my right to remain silent. I'm not going to interfere with anything at this moment in time. So I don't know what's going on. I've never been to any hotel that you're talking about. Can you tell me how you came to this conclusion, at least? How you think that's me?
The time of your arrest is 15:53.
Okay, I'm always going to give you a search, okay?
Okay.
Have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have?
No.
Have you got anything on you that could harm myself, you, or any of the other officers here?
No.
You sure? Because you had to think.
Yeah, I had to think about it. I'm diabetic, so sometimes I carry needles, but I don't have any
You
on
don't
me.
have anything?
No, they're in my
on
car.
you. Are you
Yeah.
type 1 or type 2?
Type 1.
Type 1, okay. No
Is your car located nearby? We can get medication for you. I'm thinking
not
that's all.
going to provide any
Have you
information.
taken your insulin and medication for it
I've,
today?
I've got an insulin pump attached to me.
You've got an insulin pump
Yeah.
attached?
Just so we know where that is, though, when we search, you don't want to
It's in my
damage
pocket.
it. Okay.
In your pocket?
It's attached.
It's attached to your stomach, is
It's,
it, on the
it's
cannula?
attached to my stomach. I've also got a sensor in my arm as well.
Okay.
Okay, left or right pocket was it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's all right. I can see the cannula there if there's gets no pocket there.
That's fine. So what I'll do is I'll start with your top half.
I'm going to let your arm for that. Okay, we'll put it
Yeah.
So just going to
Is
take
it me?
your arm.
Like, it's definitely not me. Like, I can assure you that. I don't
All I'm
do.
going to ask
I
you to do
don't.
is just take a step forward.
I
Just so I'm
don't.
not-
I don't film hotels. Like,
That's all right.
all right.
Okay,
That's
is,
the other-
that, is that the...
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
your
it. You
sensor.
feel it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just so I know roughly.
Yeah. Just don't pull at it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And how is there a way we can clear this up that I can prove my identity to get me de-arrested?
What is your name, sir?
Will that have me de-arrested? Because it's not me that does a hotel. I don't do hotels. I can show you my YouTube channel. I don't cover hotels. I don't do immigration stuff.
Okay,
That's not my channel.
That's
That's right. Some suspicion in the moment.
And then everything takes a sudden turn. More officers arrive. Body cameras are switched on. The atmosphere changes instantly. But instead of continuing the trespass issue, a completely different accusation is introduced. He's now suspected of harassment at a hotel. The auditor is clearly confused. He denies it immediately, more than once. He questions the logic, but the officers move forward anyway. Police car light, he's placed under arrest. Commands are given. Pressure rises. And yet, he stays calm. No resistance. No aggression. Just one consistent statement. You've got the wrong person. This is the turning point of the entire video.
If we can confirm, you've got any idea and you confirm your name?
It's in my car.
Okay. You prepared to tell us your name?
I can give you my name. Yeah. Will I get de-arrested when you realise it's not me?
If you're not the person we think we're looking for, then yeah.
My name's-
What's your last?
And you know to police for anything at all, we're going to find you on our systems basically. Or,
You'll find it on there. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
you'll
on
find it
there.
What I'm going to ask you to do, I'm just going to ask you to take your bag off, just
Yep.
so I can search your back.
Of course,
Alright?
yeah.
So I'm just going to let go of your arm.
Yeah.
Alright?
Just keep relaxed. I'm not going to be hostile or aggressive or
that's
anything.
right.
I understand you probably hear that all the time, but you've definitely got the wrong person.
No,
Yeah, that's all I can say.
What we'll do is we'll run through this.
Yeah.
Colleagues will check you out, and then
Okay.
we'll take it from there. Right? If you're not the person we're after,
Okay.
we'll do de-arrest and go from there. Right?
It's definitely not me.
Is that the back of the?
That's the back of the GoPro strap.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
You've definitely got the wrong person, guys. I don't do hotels. It's not my cup of tea.
So I've got your insulin pump, and is it
Yeah.
vape juice in here as well? Is it?
Yeah, and there's a nose spray as well for my sinuses.
Okay. Is that the other the
That
small
little bottle, yeah.
What I'll do is I'll take everything out. I'll leave your insulin pump in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So but I might just have to slightly hold it.
Yeah.
Just so I
Can you guys just identify yourselves all formally, please? Because I don't think I've got any of your IDs. Look.
Yeah, that's right. It'll be all in the reports anyway, but my name's PC Room 42308.
And you're based here,
So I'm based out of Guildford.
Guildford, and yourself?
I'm PC 42752 Riley, and I'm also based from Guildford.
Guildford,
as well.
and yourself,
Yeah.
miss?
PC Allen 42814 from Guildford. as
Right,
well.
okay. You had to think about it.
I did have to think about it.
So your engine pump's back in that pocket.
Yeah.
All right. So what is? If you just turn 90
Yeah.
degrees just to face me, I'm just going to open your jacket.
Yeah, do your thing.
All right. So what we'll have to do though is this is going to have to come off.
Okay.
All right? But again, we'll add it
Well,
to your
can
property.
we wait and see if this is going to get resolved here and now? Because
Yeah,
as I
if
say,
it-
you've
if it
definitely
does.
you've got the wrong person, and the longer it goes on,
Yeah.
the worse it's going to get. Because I will file civil claims against the police for this.
No, that's fine.
You know, like you haven't given me any grounds for the arrest. You just said that you think it's me, but no
So
reason.
my colleague that's just
whatsoever.
over there just explained prior to your arrest
Yeah.
the grounds of what's been alleged to have happened with a person that's been identified to be you.
Yeah,
So
but
that's why that's our grounds
How,
for your
how have
arrest.
I been identified as that person?
At the
Is what
moment,
I'm
we're just trying to
understanding,
you're
like-
saying that you're someone else. We're just trying
Yeah.
to confirm that.
Okay.
That's what it is.
That's right. So I'm just going to take this off just so I can undo.
You need to take my jacket off. It goes over my head. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I was just looking at the clip there. that was
Yeah,
all.
no, it goes over my head. So I'll help.
That's fine. I'll take that off. Let's just take it from that side. What is it? Just some
Oh, that's a fab gel.
gel. Fine.
For fab gel, yeah.
Okay.
Identifier spray.
Ah, cool. No,
You heard of it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. But
You not know.
Cool.
There you go. First
But I
time for
have now.
everything.
Well, there's a pop it in there as well, just because it means we've got all your kind of
Yeah, yeah.
property all in the same place.
Just hold that.
Battery as well. Is it for
That's a GoPro, yeah.
GoPro battery. That's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Right. I'll give that to yourself. All right. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Is it unclip and then over your head? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you need to remove it? Like,
Yeah, 'cause I just
would
need to be able to
prefer
get- I just
prefer
need
to have it on.
No, that's fine. But I just need to be able to get underneath it to
Okay, you
down
can
the
lift
center of
it
your chest.
out, like,
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I wasn't sure if it was
If I get taken into custody, then by all means,
Yeah.
you take it off at that
That's
point.
fine.
But
That's fine. I just wasn't
do you
sure
need
if
to
it was.
stand on my foot?
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
know. Don't know.
That's all right. Boots are a little bit bigger than I keep remembering.
Yeah, it's alright.
So that's it. There is.
That's the thing from a pump.
Oh, that's your.
Yeah, I'll show you. Look,
Okay,
it's-
that's fine. I wasn't quite sure whereabouts on your body that goes in. That's
in my
fine.
abdomen.
Yeah, that's right. If you just flip.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Where are we at?
Up to course to go back up.
So I don't want to get hit by it. That's all.
Where are we at, Constable? Have we sorted this out?
We're just
We'll
confirming it now.
Get arrested because I say it's yeah, that is what it is.
You can turn 90 degrees.
This way.
Other way around. That's all right.
Then a little dance there.
Yeah, that's all right. I have to remember my left and right.
You put your hand down, don't go hold on, don't worry, stretching, stay in stress position and holding it out. That's all,
Okay.
yeah. It's going to hurt you, isn't it, after a while?
What's in this lower leg pocket here?
Cigarettes in the
Cigarettes.
lighter, yeah.
Okay, fine. Just double check. Oh, and you light it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Can I have a cigarette while I wait?
Give us a couple minutes just to confirm
Okay.
some bits, and we'll just sort everything out.
It's just automatic to put my hands up like that when I'm getting searched. Just like,
I thought when you're sitting there for 2 minutes.
yeah,
you
no,
know,
you're
not
right.
getting
You're all
stress
good.
position and
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Do you want to put your jacket back on?
I will do, I
Yeah.
don't mind. Thank you. When was this report at this hotel? If you don't mind me asking.
That is a good
Was that
question.
today?
The most recent being yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah, it definitely wasn't me. Yeah. I'm not from this neck of the woods.
Might be a misunderstanding, in which case we apologise for that. We're just trying to find out now for you,
Yeah, it's
okay?
definitely not me, my friend. I can assure you. I don't like check my channel out. I'd never do hotels. Like,
That's fine.
I've done an immigration centre once about a year and a half ago, and that's pretty much the extent of it. I don't really
Doing the police stations,
jump on that. But I do police stations.
Okay.
I do job centres and councils.
Okay.
That's pretty much. And then I'm based in London, so I do a lot of embassies in London.
Oh, it's all local there, aren't they?
But
So-
yeah, I don't. Hotels not my thing.
Take your first time in Surrey today, did you say? Or
Yeah.
quite close to London, surprising you've not been down here more often.
No, it's just too much going on elsewhere.
But London's full of everything, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, can I have a cigarette, please?
Your cigarettes are over.
At the moment, because you're under arrest, we can't do that just because we don't know what's in them. Once
You've got discretion. Come on, man. Yeah.
Just
And finally, the truth comes out. After the arrest, things slow down, but the tension remains. The officers begin checking details, asking questions, verifying information, and slowly, things start to fall apart. The auditor keeps repeating the same thing. It's not me. And eventually, it clicks. They've made a mistake. White heavy check mark, he is de-arrested. No real explanation. No clear apology. Just a quiet correction. But the damage is already done. Now, the auditor shifts his tone. He questions the officers, talks about complaints, legal action. What started as a simple audit turned into a wrongful arrest, and ended with the system realizing it got it wrong.
While we're figuring out, it could be misunderstanding, which case...
Oh, it is a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
100%.
We just need to confirm that for ourselves, and then once we've got that confirmed, if it is...
You're going to take me into custody, you're going to get my ID anyway that way, and it's just going to prolong everything, like, so...
Did you say you've got your ID in your car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts is your car? Is it?
Down the hill.
Down the hill?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's all right. I think we're just double checking some bits over there. But, yeah.
You should have my picture on file.
Oh, have you been arrested before?
Yeah, of course.
Have you been arrested in Surrey?
No.
Before? Sussex?
No.
No. Where were you last arrested then? Was it?
Where was I last arrested? Probably London, I think.
London? No.
Yeah. Okay.
That might be a bit of an issue, just because the way police systems work, they don't always communicate and talk to each other. So.
Sorted?
Yes.
Right.
Effectively.
Okay, thank you. Am I de-arrested?
You are now de-arrested. I apologise for misunderstanding. The information we had was
it's a bit of a joke though, like I'm not unreasonable.
I spoke to your colleague. You weren't angry.
If you'd come up and had a conversation, this would never have happened. Now I'm going to have to put complaints in about all these, because again, you still haven't told me the actual, like, you just said that I might have been this person. Like, what was the description you were given? There's no information come from you guys whatsoever. Like, you just said there was a description. Can I get my bag in that, please?
Yeah. There you go. Give you a minute to get all your stuff in.
And I need you. I need his ID as well. So, what was the description? Like, can I have some information, please? Because you've just arrested me. You've literally, like, albeit you didn't put me in handcuffs, which I appreciate. But it's. I need a card number as well. Because this is not really acceptable as far as I'm concerned.
No, that's fine. Bear with me 2 minutes and I'll try and get you those details for you.
A second. Sorry, pal. 1 second.
That's fine.
Yeah. Is that everything? Yeah.
That's everything I've got.
So it seems like it was. You've just used it as an excuse because I was nosing around your headquarters.
Bear with me 2 seconds.
You know, who was the arresting officer? Was that yourself, miss?
Look, as I said,
were you the arresting officer?
I was the arresting officer. The information given to my colleagues.
Yeah, you know.
Okay,
how long have you been a police officer, if you don't mind me asking?
Pardon?
How long have you been a police officer?
I am relatively new to the force, but that doesn't make any difference.
You're going to find yourself in trouble. Right? It's going to make a big difference.
No,
I'm just waiting on these details, please.
Yeah. So do you want the CAD number, our reference number?
I want the CAD number. I want to know what the description was. Like, because
so I've got the CAD number.
Okay.
I think my colleague's just trying to figure out some other bits for you. So the CAD number from us is SYP 0317. Okay, that's our CAD number. We're just waiting to see if
it's a long CAD number, that though.
Yeah, it's because of the way that it's made up of like the dates and the year and the month.
Oh, did you put that in? Right, okay.
So, yeah.
So can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Do you mind removing that patch, please?
Which one? That
one? Yeah.
Absolutely not. No.
I find that offensive.
Okay. And you don't have to look at it.
Right. Not a good attitude, is it? So I'm still waiting on a description. Did you three identified? I need your ID as well, please.
Yeah, 41139.
Your name, station?
PC Webster from Guildford Police Station.
Guildford Police Station. And what was the description of this supposed suspect?
Someone looks like yourself, face covering, camera like that. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not actually.
Face covering and a camera.
And we've been told that you were. The information I was given that the gentleman at Guildford Police Station earlier on was the same gentleman that been at Lakeside Hotel yesterday.
Guildford Police Station earlier on was.
That's the information I was given, and I was told the same gentleman was here at the headquarters today. That's the information I was given on the radio.
That is preposterous. You not do any due diligence, any investigation?
Yes, we did investigation. That's why we
You didn't do investigation. You just arrested me straight away. Like, you arrested me pretty much straight away.
Yeah, because I had reason.
You've infringed my rights. Like, you've literally detained my time. Like, you've like, what are you talking about? If I wasn't so forthcoming and wasn't as sort of polite as I am normally, then I'd have been taken into custody and I'd have been ID'd that way.
No, we were trying to confirm identity here anyway, so I asked you your name, didn't I, sir?
Pardon?
I did ask you your name.
I asked you if I was legally obliged to provide my name.
And you weren't at that moment in time.
And I wasn't. And so,
you were
but then
once you're under arrest, yes. Anyway, I don't see the conversation going any further, so I'm going to leave you now. Thank you for your time. I do apologise for wasting your time.
Absolute joke. I will see you in a professional standards investigation, and I will be taking your force to a civil claim. Have a nice day. What an absolute joke. Jeez, oh, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeside Hotel. I need to check who was there, because I just took an arrest for you, pal. And albeit I got released pretty sharpish, but good thing the GoPro was running the whole time. Now normally I get really angry and really irate, but as I said, guys, I have been trying desperately to change my approach, you know, like get for him to skedaddle. Trying desperately to change my approach and not get so aggravated. It's not good for my blood pressure, it's not good for my mental health, it's not good for any of that stuff. And I will take the advice of my solicitor to shut up and calm down and wait for it to go to court. If it goes that far. The regret on that guy's face says it all. What an absolute joke. Absolute carry on. They then put me in cuffs, which I suppose is a bonus. Now listen guys, I did provide my details, but they're going to do that in custody anyway. You know, like, and then I'd get de-arrested at that point, so there's no point in going all the way to Guildford, which I would imagine is where they take me. I wouldn't imagine they've got custody here, but going all the way to Guildford to get de-arrested and having to make my own way back here to my car. What a carry on, it's going to be a two-parter. Absolute carry on. Good thing I got it on the trusty GoPro, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute joke. Terrible, terrible policing. You know, they got someone with a face covering and someone with a face covering and holding a camera. Preposterous. I don't know what else to say, but wrap this one up, guys. That's it done. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I thought they were pulling me because I went back inside past the boundary. That's what I thought they were pulling me for. And starts talking about some sort of hotel. Now, I don't do hotels, guys. Like, it's just not for me. Like, I appreciate the people that do go and do them. I think it's necessary to highlight where our tax money is being spent or misspent, and showing some of the abuses that's happening at these places with people who are illegally working and up to all sorts of madness. But it's just not for me. Like, I'm happy doing my thing with the embassies, the councils, the job centres and the police stations. So it is what it is, you know. But I wonder who it was that they're after. I'm going to do a bit of digging, see if I can find out who was there. Give them a heads up that Surrey Police are after them for a Section 5 or something. So yeah, guys, crazy stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments. Absolutely preposterous, shocking policing. And then I thought the first two were alright. I went where they asked me to go, albeit I came back, went back inside. But that was always going to happen, guys. You know the channel, you know what I do. But then to get arrested for something that I've never been to Surrey. I'm pretty sure this is my first time here. Like, I might be mistaken, you know what I mean? Like, but have I done Staines? Might have done Staines. I can't remember, guys, but it's the first time that I've actually came properly to Surrey to give them a good going over, and then that happens. What a carry on. I'm out of here, I'm going back to my car. What an absolute joke. And yeah, that'll be that, guys. I'll leave it there. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and you know what to do. Don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok. You've been watching Laughing Auditor. That was Surrey Police HQ, and they've just given me a bumper payout. It's going to have, for shame, that poor girl. She's just not long in the force, and she's just following the instructions of her colleagues, and she's going to find herself in a world of trouble. Definitely retaliatory. There's nothing about that hotel and the person that was doing it that matches my description. Didn't even say whether the person was Scottish or not. An absolute joke. Anywho, I'll see you all very soon. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.